if that's changed over the years, and how so? Starting with the guy who actually worked there, and then we'll go around the room with that.
PETA is a great organization. They are definitely needed in the world of animal rights. They are frowned upon by a lot of people. They have their views. They think they're too extreme. But what PETA does, one of the key points that it is able to do is gather media attention. The Humane Society of the United States, they do the legislative side, and they go to Congress and try and get laws changed. But without the efforts of PETA bringing it to the forefront, with undercover video and such, the Humane Society of the United States would have a harder time. So they work in concert with each other, even though they're not working together. They're all beneficial to each other. So I think the work that Ingrid Newkirk has done for 30-plus years is outstanding, and they continue to do it today to bring the attention of animal abuse and neglect to the forefront.
Okay, so right now, and from before, but in this year, thumbs up for PETA.
Thumbs up.
Okay, Veronica?
Oh yeah, thumbs up for sure.
Okay.
It needs to come out more. They need more video. They need to show what's been happening for years. And they're the only ones that are going to go out there and do it.
So you're a fan of PETA, and that sounds like that's been unwavering for...
Yeah, it's been since I started the company that I actually have a sponsorship for them.
Oh, wow. Okay. Ronnie?
Absolute thumbs up. It can't get extreme enough as far as I'm concerned in terms of taking care of animals who can't take care of themselves.
Okay, so whatever tactics they use and whatever means...
I support them right down the line, yeah.
Okay, cool. Belinda?
I'm actually a little bit on the fence with them. I agree with that things need to be brought to the forefront. I just wish they'd be bigger supporters of the pit bulls. That's my only issue, but...
And I'm probably not steeped enough to know, maybe you could tell us what their position is on the pit bulls.
There's just been too many, how can I say, like, just things said from PETA against the breed, for the BSL, for just banning the breed in general, and, you know, we always say it's not the breed, it's who's holding that leash, who's in control of the dog.
Yeah.
So I wish they'd support the breed more and not be so against them.
Okay.
I mean, I'm all for the rest of it, but I just wish they'd be better supporters of the breed.
Well, this might be a good time to then, because I figured at some point we talk about this, and maybe now's the time. Let's talk a little bit about breed, what I call breed bigotry. So yeah, well, I mean, pit bulls. I mean, I can't think of anyone or any breed that has more of that. Maybe you could talk a little bit about that and what Pit Bull Happenings is trying to do to sort of mitigate that in some way. I mean,
we're very big on education. A lot of people just don't really know too much about the breed. They hear what they see in the media, and not what they've seen for themselves. We try to get out as much as possible with the dogs, educate the public as much as we can. We always have packets of information to give out at events to help educate the public. I think it's just a lot of education that needs to be done. The breed itself, I mean, I have 4 at home, and I love them to pieces. They've never let me down. They're very willing to please. They're very good learners. It's just they end up in the wrong hands, and that's what hurts the breed.
So it's a nurture nature thing. So you're just saying that whoever those pit bulls happen to what homes they land in, that's where things go sideways, and that's where we have the incidents that we read about. Because I think when I was trying to put this together, and I thought, you know, obviously we wanted a rescue, we wanted a nice mix here for today, and I thought, okay, well, pit bull rescue, especially because right at the time I was trying to put this together, there was like 2 incidents over kind of on my side of the state in West Palm Beach within 2 or 3 days of each other. Pit bull attacks, at least 1 person died, and you know that triggers obviously hysteria, and then probably fuels the misconceptions. So is there something that you and other pit bull oriented organizations can do, or sort of in a position to do, to almost be deployed in a situation like that where there's that kind of hysteria and, you know, and actual attacks have happened, so you can't just completely poo-poo it and dismiss it?
Yeah, we definitely don't dismiss it. I mean, any dog can bite. That's across the board. Any dog can bite. From a lab to a pit bull to a chihuahua.
Yeah.
There are quite a few pit bull rescues in the area, and anytime that there is a bite or an incident, we do try to get out as much as possible and try to show, you know, people look behind it, what provoked that incident. You know, most dogs are not just going to bite you unprovoked. There are little warning signs before that, and just people are missing it. dogs that don't have any socialization, aren't properly trained, don't have any obedience training. These are dogs that can bite, and that can be with any breed, and that's just what we try to get across, is that it's not so much the pit bull, it's any dog can do that.
Any folks else have anything to say either on pit bulls or just kind of the attitudes that seem to surround pit bulls?